Good morning, y'all. This is Rodney James, the Rockstar Edgar here for MMAsoldier.net. I'm joined by my homie Ray the Judge Rodriguez. Ray, good morning, bro. How's it going?
What's going on, my man? Doing all right?
Yeah, man. We haven't spoke face to face in a while, so it's good to catch up. You've been on. For those who are tuning in to MMA Soldier, this is my new solo project. I started at the beginning of the year. It's definitely an MMA news reporting side. To do the podcast, to do some write. I don't really write, actually. I just put out press releases that I get from Bellator and UFC. But mainly, it's about getting on the front lines and in the trenches. It's not necessarily, it's military themed, but it's not necessarily military exclusive. However, the first group of guests that I've had, thus far this year, all have that in common. We're basically, we had Jason Norwood on recently, and I got some things lined up with Tim Kennedy and Colton Smith. And, of course, Ray, as you can see here from this screenshot, Ray can't see it, but you'll see it later on the Facebook Live broadcast. I'll tell you all the story behind that. But anyway, Ray's a friend of the show. I still work with MMA Latest News. I was just covering UFC 222 here in Las Vegas under that banner. But again, this is my solo project where I can kind of do whatever I want, bring on whoever I want. We can talk about whatever we want. It doesn't have to just be MMA. So I do want to get into a little bit more of your military career this time, which we haven't done so much in the past. But I also want to check in with you and see how you are. So, but before we get started, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that your teammate from Ohana Academy, wow, this past weekend stormed the gates of the UFC, not just the UFC, but the lightweight division top 15, which is incredible. It's the most dangerous murderer's row in all of mixed martial arts, 155. And wow, I'm speechless, man. I'm still taking it all in. And I'm sure
Talk about a statement, man. Like you can't get into the UFC with a bigger statement or you can't make a bigger statement than that. There's just no way, man. Like no one was giving him a chance. Everyone was kind of riding them off. And to knock out a number 12 guy in 42 seconds, man, it's incredible. Like you can't make a bigger statement than that, man. He went from being an unknown fighter to, I guarantee you, everyone in that top 10 knows who the hell Alex Hernandez is, man. And I knew going into the fight that he was going to get. He's just a monster, man. In the training room, he lives, breathes, and this is what he does for a living, And he takes it serious. He quit his job. He was working full time at a damn good job, and he quit it because he was like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I need to do it now. And he did it, man. This is something that people dream of. This is the shit they make movies about. And he's just getting started. He's a killer, man. He is an absolute monster. And it's an honor to have him on the team and to call him a teammate and train together every day, man. It's nice.
I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, I don't know that I've ever seen. Now, when let's define UFC debut. I'm not speaking about the Zuffa-owned companies like that got bought out by UFC, like Pride, WEC, Strikeforce. I mean, we all know that the world class guys were in those organizations. But when you're talking about the organizations like the LFAs,